Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Absolutely levels them!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Nighthawks have it now. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
With authority. Throwers lugging the puck. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Thrower. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Rocks them on the play. And that one's denied.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Taken by Ellie. Here's a short pass to Gabo. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Fiddler. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Gabo's got it in the offensive zone. And a quick save on that one. Pushes it across to Thrower. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it quickly over to Bo. And they score! The Icebreakers land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Slides the puck down low. Here's the pass down low. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here's a backhander. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. I thought that he should have this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and yeah, creating a screen. But he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The Nighthawks win the draw on their own end. Receives the pass. Slides it diagonally to Fiddler. A chance! Oh, how did that stay out? Wow!
I have no idea, James.
Breakaway! Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
And he makes the save. Moves it to Gabo. And he fights off another save.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you, so let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Icebreakers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Big time stop there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And he sidesteps the check there. Takes the shot. And that's off target as it hits the body. Slides it over to Tabasi. Hucks the boards through the neutral zone. Jumped over right onto the bench. That's a little awkward.
Real awkward, isn't it, James? You can see kind of the extra shoves happening there saying, get out of here. You got to pick yourself up and you got to make your way to your own bench. That's a tough one. A goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
The Nighthawks go to work on offense. And he takes the pass. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Laz. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Dabasi. From point blank. Oh, what an effort to block that shot. Fires it. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Both teams seem to be recharged, and play is underway here in period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Nighthawks need to find a way to be urgent and hound pucks, but when they lose the puck in transition, they got to get above the option. They got to find a way to come back through the middle and help out their D.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dabasi. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. Fiddler's got it in the corner. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Scores!
Well, it takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Nighthawks needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Along the half wall with the puck.
Fiddler is able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Caught! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Sends the pass over. Feed to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Carries it in. Trying to clear. And it stays in. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Two Chains works the puck in his own zone.
Wow!
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. The Icebreakers have it now. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Laz has it now behind his own net. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Picked up along the wall by Bo. Here's a short pass to Gabo. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Bo. Centering pass in front. The shot! How did he stop that one?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And here's a pass to Tabasi. Loses the coverage there. And he easily stops that one.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and this sequence to take it to the net.
Moves the puck. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Look at this. They got some bodies here on the attack.
Oh,
Scores! Popping bottles for a Selly.
what a shot. That's just adding insult to injury. Isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Puck picked up by Petrov. The Icebreakers gain possession. Works it across to Nagy. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Moves it quickly over to Bo. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Clearing attempt. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Fiddler's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game, and he may not be done.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Press move to the middle, and that shot's blocked. He got all of that hit. They go on the attack from the left side. Takes a shot, scores, and they beat the buzzer and get one late here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
The Icebreakers probably don't want this period to end given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Played not one, but two periods now tonight. That's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Nighthawks have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
And a solid save there as we play on.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Nice stuff by Burns. Sends one up to Fiddler. Return pass.
Bo's team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has one. How many more is he going to get?
Sends it out in front. And a new pass. To his teammate. Great heads-up play by the defender. Sidesteps the check. Shuts him down.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick.
Scores! And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Debassi's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. A reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
Laz has it in the defensive end. Pass across to Fiddler. And the puck departs the zone. Turns it over. Ellie's got it along the boards. That knocks him off the puck. Lays the body into that play. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Dabasi. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Sends a pass over. And now it's grabbed by Fiddler. Picked off in the open ice. Good stand-up hit. Poked away.
Burns hasn't been busy tonight, but he makes the save right there because he's emotionally invested and engaged in the game, and that's key when you're a goaltender. You have to find a way to stay ready at all times.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Nagy. And not much on that one. Petrov's got the puck in his own zone. Picked off by Laz. Moves into the slot. Slides it across. Handles that one.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has expired. The Icebreakers lead at 5-2. Can't get it to go. And that's a great heads-up play by Laz. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Tries to feed it over to... Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this face-off. The Icebreakers win the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Fiddler's got it along the wing. Takes the pass to the boards. Quick pass across to Laz. Here's the chance. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's intercepted by Petrov. Angles it over to Gabo. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Ellie. Big time hit on the corner boards.
Burns makes an excellent save on his scoring chance there, James. I mean, he's dialed in, his instincts took over, and he got it done.
The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Quick pass to Dabasi. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Scores! Quick as a hiccup on the wraparound.
This is great edge work as well. As you're coming around that net, you don't want to take too much time. You have to be able to tuck quickly, and he does it.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Grabbed along the board by Petrov. Handles the puck from the left side. Busted stick on the play. These equipment managers got... Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. Puck scooped up by Petrov. Quick feed to Ellie. Poked away at center by Devasi. The Icebreakers played along the boards. Gabo's moving the puck through his own zone. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. A little lock-em, sock-em on the play. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nagy. Comes up with the stop. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. And that'll do it here tonight for this one. Well, a big moment here in the EASHL. First game, first victory.
And you know, it's really important, James, that they take a moment to celebrate it and embrace it. I mean, wins go by too quickly, and when it's the first ever, you have to find a way to appreciate the moment.